Hi guys, George here from Zero P Productions, and today bringing you an overview of the weapons and armor modification system in Fallout 4. The customization options are pretty incredible, especially for weapons, giving you the chance to completely change the function of a base gun. A great example is the hunting rifle, which can be modified into a sniper rifle. Or the combat rifle, which can go from a semi-auto rifle to fully auto rifle, or even change it into a combat shotgun. Each base gun has several customization options, including receiver, barrel, sights, magazine, and muzzle. For the higher tier mods under any of these categories, you'll have to level up the corresponding perk. Gun Nut will unlock the higher tiers of gun mods, Science will unlock the higher tiers for energy weapons, and Armor will unlock higher tiers for your armor. While the first level of these perks can be gained immediately, the higher levels of each of these three crafting perks aren't available until a higher level. This is likely intended as a balancing mechanic, blocking you off from accessing what Bethesda considers to be higher level gear. Even at rank 1 of these crafting perks, there's a decent amount of changes that can be made to any of the base weapons. Looking at the 10mm pistol, you can increase magazine size, add a scope, and even make it automatic. As you preview any and all of these attachments, you'll also see how it will change the stats such as damage, weight, accuracy, and range. This gives you the chance to create the most balanced weapon you can for each situation. Armor customization isn't as visually noticeable as weapon customization and changes the stats of an armor piece more so than the appearance. The armor pieces that you can modify are the layered armor pieces worn on top of a basic set, such as road leathers or the starting vault suit. Not every piece of armor is moddable, so while you're able to modify your vault jumpsuit, there's no option to modify and improve your road leathers. Armor customization falls under two categories, material and miscellaneous. The materials needed depends on the type of armor, so metal armor will require steel or another type of metal, while leather armor will require leather. Makes sense, right? The miscellaneous options for armor seem to be universal across all armor types and components, including options for reduced weight, improve your carrying capacity, reduced fall damage, reduced limb damage, and several others. Power armor has a bit more in terms of customization options, including a ton of cosmetic changes in addition to stat bonuses. You can unlock new paint jobs for your power armor by finding issues of the Hot Rodder magazine, along with completing certain quests which will unlock specific paint jobs. For example, completing When Freedom Calls unlocks the Minutemen paint job for your power armor. The mods available for power armor are pretty diverse, from jetpacks to stealth boys and a variety of headlamps as well, giving you the ability to change the light's color. As for crafting all these mods, you'll have to find the correct crafting materials, which you'll see listed in the crafting menu for any item. If you're missing a certain component, such as screws, you can tag that item, meaning that when you see a piece of junk containing that item, you'll see a small magnifying glass next to the junk's name. You can do this for numerous types of crafting materials, meaning that you won't need to memorize what materials can be gathered from each specific item. After a while, all this junk will probably start to weigh you down, but you can easily offload it at your workstations and still have access to those materials for crafting. For example, if I go to my crafting station at Sanctuary and use the transfer option at any of the crafting tables, the items that I transfer over will be available across all of Sanctuary's workshops. That being said, if I find a random workbench out in the wasteland, it won't have any of my stored items. It's a well-balanced system, but it also means that you'll likely want to consolidate most of your junk to one settlement. You can also scrap unwanted weapons or armor for some of their base components. The Scrapper perk, under the Intelligence tree, will allow you to salvage the more uncommon components of your weapons and armor, including aluminum, copper, and screws. So, that's weapon and armor modifications in a nutshell. It's a really cool system that allows you to craft your gear to fit your playstyle. One thing that I really like is being able to rename your weapons and armor, which I haven't done too much of yet, but will probably be doing more often for the guns that I plan on keeping with me at all times. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope everyone's having a blast with Fallout 4. Make sure to check out our other Fallout 4 videos. Right now I'm doing a playthrough and plan on making other videos as well. Let me know if there's any specific Fallout 4 content that you want to see, and I'll see you next time.